What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you see a Patreon account. If you click it, you become a member. All you got to do is try to recommend movies, music, trailers for me to react to. So click the damn link. Now, with that being said, we're here today to review that 90s show. Now, I am a huge fan of that 70s show. And when I heard of that 80s show back in the 2000s, I was like, I'm going to watch this. And then when I watched it, I turned it off. So then when I heard about that 90s show coming out, I was like, do I really want to watch this show? Is this really something I want to see? But this is a continuation of that 70s show. So let's just see what they got going on for them. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Red and Kitty carry this damn show. All right. They carry it, put it on their back. Take one step at a time. That's what they do the whole damn show. Without them, there would be no show. If they weren't in the show, cancel the show. If for some reason they can't make an episode, cancel the show. Stop it altogether because they carry this damn show. They made it entertaining and they made it watchable. I know, I get it. Yes, the legacy cast came back. The original cast came back, and it was cool to see them here and there. I think it was kind of weird that every time Donna came into the screen, everybody clapped, but whatever. It is what it is. Here's what I think. Now, the crazy thing about this show is that I was worried that what it was going to be is a straight up carbon copy of that 70s show, right? I thought all they were going to do is just make some new characters and then just make them mini replicas of that 70s show cast. But I was wrong, right? What they do is they take the best qualities of some of the characters from that 70s show and they kind of add little bits to it, but at the same time, they make these characters unique, right? Because you have the offsprings of said characters, like the Kelsos of the world and the Foremans of the world. You have the offsprings of them, and they're introduced in the show, and it's super freaking entertaining, right? You do have some moments where you're kind of feeling like things were added in there just for purposes, but at the same time, it's not like riddled in it. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. To me, it was done okay. It didn't really bother me like that. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about when you get there. At first, when it was introduced, I was like, ugh, I don't know how they're going to get this. I don't know how they're going to do this. I don't know if this is going to be like a continuous run-on thing. Like, is this going to feel forced? But at the same time, the character eventually grew on me, and he became kind of funny. So kudos to them for making a very likable character. And even though I know it was probably done for inclusive purposes, it was still done in a manner that the character was actually likable. So kudos to them for actually pulling that off. But at the same time, I will call a spade a spade. I do feel like the character was added there for inclusiveness. That's just me. All right. But anyway, so that 90s show, did the show really feel like it embodied the 90s? Yes and no. Of course, there was some elements of the show, like TV shows hinted at. There was clothing, there was like video rental stores and things like that. But I didn't feel like it really encompassed the 90s as well as that 70s show. That could just be me, though. But I mean, I feel like it didn't fully encompass it. But again, it's still a very entertaining show. I will say this, though, that each character, even though, again, they resemble characters of the past, they are their own unique characters. Okay, they have their own problems. They have their own characteristics. They have their own traits. And it makes them really unique. It doesn't feel like it's just some carbon copy of that 70s show, which that's what I was worried about. But at the same time, it tells a unique story, right? I was afraid that it was just going to be like tell the same story over again, right? But they found a way to set up a unique story and then make it kind of I want to say a once in a lifetime type thing. And it makes me wonder if this is going to be like a seasonal thing. And when you guys actually watch the show, you'll understand what I mean by the seasonal factor. Okay. But again, Red Kitty, kill it, dude. This show was super dope because of them. Yes, Eric was funny, Donna was funny, they're okay, but the show isn't really about them. It's about Leia, it's about her friends, it's about her creating her own little circle, and it's also about Red and Kitty cracking us up nonstop throughout this whole damn show. It was fun to watch it. It was super dope. It brought back memories. It made me laugh. I had a good time. Me and my wife binged this show from beginning to end. We watched all freaking 10 episodes in one sitting. We didn't even wait to come back to it another day. So look, if you have a minute, without giving you guys any spoilers, I would definitely recommend that you guys go watch that 90s show, especially if you're a fan of that 70s show. There are a lot of like legacy characters that show up, and when it's done tastefully. It creates a authentic pop, right? When you see these characters, it just makes you like giddy and kind of laugh and smile, like, oh, that's so and so. You know, like it's really cool to see these characters. There is a particular character that he's a part of the crew from the old films, from the old TV show. And every time he makes an appearance, he made it's always funny. Like it's funny as hell. These characters never miss a beat, right? At all. Even throughout all the years, they are still able to embody the characters that made them who they were. And you can't get mad at that, man. You can't get mad at that. So I would recommend, if you guys have the time, go ahead and go to Netflix and watch that 90s show. It's super entertaining. Red and Kitty, Red and Kitty kill it, right? That was kind of a tongue twister. You should definitely check that out. So that's my review. Let me know if you agree or disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Hope you guys are having a magnificent day, and hit the damn like button on the way out.